Can God take a joke? Can God be funny? Or is he always that serious? Any comedians that are podcasters, I know you guys are funny, but you're supposed to be funnier than that, because South African comedians, they can tell the same jokes over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. And I'm not talking about PNC guys, because PNC is just a cult of comedians. They are podcasters now. So they're trying to get it off their chest. So we're living in a sensitive world right now where you feel like you have to please other people. Now fuck them people, man. Those people gonna die and you're still gonna be here. The shit that was happening back in them days. What the fuck does that mean? Conspiracy is reality, guys.
We live in a world where the system and capitalism turns a blind eye on its hoi polloi. As we all know that nothing is permanent, I welcome you all to the LungTrey segment, where we're gonna talk, share, listen and laugh if it's laughable. So sit back, relax. I'm your host, Trevor here. See you soon.
I'm trying to understand, dog. Can God take a joke, or is he always that serious? Because if he is, then all of us are going to hell, man. Especially here in South Africa. South Africa, man, everybody's funny. We make fun of everything. We mock everybody. Sometimes a disabled might pass by, and then we be chilling like a motherfucker, right? And we're gonna act like we didn't see that disabled guy. Okay, he didn't pass by. He was rolling, over with his wheelchair and shit. He wasn't walking because he's disabled, right? So we would see this nigga busy rolling like a motherfucker, right? We won't even help the guy. We can see that the guy is in need of help. We won't even help the guy. We go look at the nigga doing his own thing, or we go and pretend like we didn't see shit. Like, the moment that person had rolled over, because the moment that person had left, we're gonna talk about that nigga, or we're gonna laugh at it. Did you see how he that was funny, man? We're like, nah, nigga, you crazy. Why couldn't you help him? We're like, nah, nigga, why would I help him, man? So we are different people. Sometimes we might help you, and sometimes we might not. But the point that I'm trying to make is, can God take a joke? Can God see a certain situation and be like, oh shit, I get what he wanted to do. I get what he meant. Or he's like, oof. Boy, why would you say that? Or is he saying that while laughing? Like, come on, nigga, why would you fucking say that, nigga? That was wrong. That was Did you hear what he said? Hey, Moses, get over here. This nigga said you open the ocean like Poser, nigga. You were not. Can he? So I'm wondering, I'm thinking, can God take a joke? Can God be funny? Or is he always that serious? Because if he is, he's like, these niggas, they're playing a dangerous game. So they think I don't see any of this shit. Huh? They think I don't exist. I'm gonna show them. And then sometimes one day you fall in the streets walking. People laugh at you, like, I'm gonna show you. So that situation, it was designed for me to laugh. That's what I'm trying to say. But don't be feeling mad because I laughed at your situation. Hey, man, if it's my turn, if you're gonna laugh, laugh out loud, man. Laugh out loud, man. Or if you're not gonna laugh, I'm still gonna laugh when a situation like that happens, So either way, the situation was funny. So if the situation was funny to me, can God see it as a joke? Can God take a joke? Damn. That's a very big question, right? That's a very big question. Very huge one, man. I don't know. I don't know if that nigga can take a joke. But I feel like my God gets me, man. You gotta have a relationship with God to a point where you be like, that's my nigga, man. That's my friend. That's my nigga right there, man. I mean, don't be treating him like, I mean, I get it. He's above and beyond. Like, you can see this monster. It's like a fucking tower, right? And this elephant and whatever that's underneath, it's like they worship the monster. But you gotta have a close relationship with the fucking monster, man. I mean, I'm not saying God is the monster, but this episode is probably brought to you by the monster, man. It's sponsored by the Monster Energy. So, can God take a joke? If he is, I really want to be his friend like that. When he's laughing at a certain situation and I'm chilling by him and he's just laughing out loud. Yeah, laughing out loud, man. Telling me that shit was funny. Of which it was funny, man. It was funny, man. So, I've realized that ever since the year started, most American comedians have released their Netflix special, especially your Cat Williams, your Mike Epps, your Bruce, and many more. Even Trevor Noah, he just released the Netflix special, So I'm worried about the South African comedian because I know South African comedians are funny, and don't get me wrong, Trevor Noah is still a South African, but his market is more international right now, So when we are calculating the statistics of South African comedians, he is not part of the conversation, Because he is gigging, but he's gigging out there. God knows where, So, but in terms of the South African comedians, I don't know. I feel like it's hard, man. It's hard. It's tricky. I know they are gigging. They are going out there. I don't want to mention any name, but I will mention eventually. I know, there are stand-up comedians that are dropping, gigging, and touring and shit, but I'm talking about a Netflix special, guys. Yes, I know, again, the comedians, they also have certain Netflix specials, but it's only 1 and 2, and those 1 and 2, they only got 1 and 2 materials on Netflix. So, but when you see the demographics of how the American comedians are doing it, you'll find out that a certain comedian got maybe 5 materials, 5 sets, 5 different specials on Netflix, So why is it so hard for South African comedians to actually have or to be in those conversations? Because they are actually good. Or maybe it's because in most cases, South African comedians, they can tell the same jokes over and over, just different people, different environment, different setting, different arena, but same jokes over and over. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, but maybe that's the reason why they are not getting those Netflix deals. I mean, I get it when you are independent and doing things by yourself, funding your own projects and stuff like that. But on Netflix, nigga, come on, man. It's like when Netflix came here to South Africa and funded those film industries, they forgot about the comedians. They were like, don't take this nigga serious. Because they don't take themselves serious. They are podcasters now. So they're trying to talk all those shit, get it off their chest, So it was like that, man. It was like, don't mind those niggas, But I'd like to believe that independently they've done so well for themselves, Maybe they don't need Netflix, And I'm not talking about PNC guys, because PNC is just a cult of comedians, But the point is, if I were to choose between all the South African comedians, if I were to choose that today I'm gonna attend one of a certain comedian, one of their events, just for an hour, who would I pick? Who would I pick? God damn. I mean, I'm not gonna choose Mpho Popps. Not that he's not good. He is good. But if I choose Mpho Popps, I'm gonna feel like, after the show, I'm gonna feel like, oh shit, but I didn't go to skhumba. Why didn't I start with skhumba? But then if I pick skhumba, I'm gonna be like, oh shit. Why couldn't I just choose Robbie Collins? Because that nigga was funny. That nigga is funny. So there's not one comedian where I'd be like, if I gotta choose, I'm going with that nigga. Here in South Africa, we have so many comedians, but if you were to choose between one of them, which event would you attend? If you're choosing this one, it's like you are living out this one because it's like he also got potential. So maybe that's why the Netflix are not popping money in this comedy space of South Africa, man. I don't know. I find it hard to believe, But and another thing that I've realized, any comedians that are podcasters, guys, I know you guys are funny, but you're supposed to be funnier than that, because you are comedians to begin with, man. You gotta talk. Like every episode you drops, it gotta be legendary. It shouldn't be, just us out here talking bullshit or talking sense, whatever. Like you always, I'm thinking, if you are a comedian, you always have to tap into that mind of a comedian wherever you are, wherever you at. In every situation, you have to tap into that character, So now certain niggas out here doing podcasts, they're not even inspiring to be funny, man, So we just be like, what the fuck? Are you supposed to be funny or what? You supposed, because hey man, I don't know, because maybe people are trying to be like Trevor Noah. You can never be like Trevor Noah, guys. Trevor Noah is a gone boy. He's getting sued by the US president and shit like that. Here, we're still trying to get sued by Abu Fixenbacks. But that's not the point, man. The point that I'm trying to make is that South Africa has dope comedians, but in terms of tapping into that international market, not so much, not that great, or maybe they're not giving us a chance, guys. Yeah, maybe they're not giving us a chance because sometimes we can't just blame it on certain events, certain shit, but hey, she just tricky, man, she just tricky. But I just hope that something can happen, with this. I mean, there are so many comedians, man. And okay, maybe I get it that there are so many comedians. They are working more on the digital, digital space. They are on the digital space. They are pushing content like your skits, your advertisements, short movies, podcasts, shit like that. Not everybody's gigging, guys. Let's be honest. Not everybody is gigging here in South Africa. So most of them, they are pushing content on TikTok, Facebook, and all that bullshit. They are making money elsewhere. So, but that's not stand-up comedy. We're talking about having to take out money and buy a certain ticket, so that I can go watch your ass doing some dumb shit live on stage. Not everybody can do that, Not everybody can do that. And yeah, well, I guess shout out to the PNC cult. The PNC cult. Maybe I feel like cult, it's a big word. Saying a certain thing, it's a cult, it's a big word. But really, is it really? Come on, what is a cult? Come on, man. What is a cult? I'm not talking about some ritual bullshit where somebody using certain spirit. No, a cult, just a group of people, having a certain goal. And, we come together for a certain purpose. And of which the purpose is laughter, So PNC, it's a group of cult. It's a cult of comedians. So don't get it twisted when I'm saying that PNC is a cult of comedians, because they are. They are, man. So, but at least it's the only cult that I know that they're actually pushing this thing. Because there were this, I don't know if they are twins or brothers, whatever, this other colored niggas. You see, I even forgot them. These colored niggas, man, they got Goliath and what, yeah, the Goliath, whatever. They tried to do their things, but to be honest, it was bullshit. It was bullshit, man. But PNC, at least, is holding it down. So believe it or not, when I'm saying that thing, it's a cult, it is a cult. So, but shout out, man. Shout out to that. At least a certain part of the comedy industry is improving. Meanwhile, others are telling the same jokes over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. Come on, man. So, like I said, I thought maybe as a comedian, okay, I thought comedians, whenever a certain situation happens, their mind is always fixated as I'm a comedian first, Because, to be honest, come on, comedians can get away with anything. Can talk shit about whoever, can make fun of about whoever, whatever. I mean, even now, even though Trevor Noah is getting sued by the US president, I mean, that's not serious. It's just noise. It's hoorah, nigga, I'm going to sue you. If you continue doing that bullshit, I'm going to sue you. But that ain't going to happen, But, and it ain't going to happen because comedians get away with a lot of shit, a bunch of shit. But when you are saying now you are a comedian, I mean, you are a podcaster, I'd be like, ooh, say some bullshit and I'm going to show you, nigga. I'm going to show you how to play this game. Like, goddamn. but we're saying the same things. So that just because I didn't say it in a joking manner, it's serious. But because this nigga said it in a joking manner, well, it's nothing. Come on, man. So yeah, comedians are getting away with a lot of shit, especially back in them days, in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s, man. They were saying some foul shit, man. They were saying some bullshit. But right now, try to say all those shit. They're gonna show you, nigga. They're gonna show you who the fuck they really are. But I just don't get it, man. You know, it's like the world is getting too sensitive. Each time we're always getting too sensitive, too raw and too fake all at once. You don't know how to feel embarrassed or excited or ashamed, or because the world will make you feel like whatever that you just did, it's bad. So what if it's bad? It ain't bad for me. It ain't bad for me. You know, so, but we're living in a sensitive world right now where like you feel like you have to please other people. Nah, fuck them people, man. Those people gonna die and you're still gonna be here. So when they die, are you still gonna live up to their wishes? Trying to fulfill their wishes in your fucking life? Man, nigga. Are you crazy? Or just lazy? Are you crazy or just lazy, man? You just gotta do some shit by yourself sometimes. Make it make sense by your own. By your own, man, you know. So, but what were you talking about, Konje? I'm comedians and podcasters, right? But yeah, it's like that, man. It's like that. Like comedians can get away with anything. Comedians they can just say some foul shit, man. Your head look like a dick, like god damn. And when you look at that shit, you're like, god damn, it does look like a dick. What the fuck? So it goes back to, can God take a joke? Because if audience can see that, damn, it really shaped like a dick. Can God actually see that this head is shaped like a dick? And is he laughing the way I'm laughing? You know, so it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So comedians can get away with a lot of shit. But when we are serious talking about the podcast, people like, oh, nigga, you can't say that. It's rah, man. Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit. Or maybe the reason people are afraid of podcasts is because podcast, we expose a lot of shit, nigga. We expose a lot of shit. I was actually, okay, I don't want to talk about this movie, but we expose a lot of shit, you know, to a point where maybe if, suppose, let's say, I was sitting with Fikile Mbalula, and then, or I wasn't sitting with him, I just saw him at a certain hotel, you know, in Pretoria. And then he was busy with some slave queens and shit like that, you know, bottle girls, delivery, whatever. Like he was having fun. If I happen to see that as a podcaster, I'm going to run to the I'm going to run to the network and be like, hey guys, let me tell you what I saw yesterday. I saw so-and-so doing this and that, blah, 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 blah. Or you can be like, I saw this well-known politician at a certain hotel. He was doing shit like that, what. So it's like, now when I'm saying it, when I'm saying that, it's like I'm spreading rumors, right? It's like I'm spreading rumors, right? But when a comedian does that, it's like, it's different, shit different, man. When a comedian does that and be like, Yesterday I was Figilem Balula at the hotel, what. It's like a story. And we are waiting for that punchline, that funny part, But when a podcaster does that, it's like, tell us more, nigga. You said you saw him where? Doing what? Nigga, do you remember I once told you that that nigga, he chows slave queens? He's confirming it right now. It's like when you are a podcaster saying shit like that, it's like now you are exposing somebody. But guys, those are just the same conversations. It's just that because now I'm categorized as a podcaster, it's like it's either you're gonna believe or not believe what that nigga's gonna say. When I'm saying, hey guys, yesterday I was chilling with, hey guys, yesterday I saw this, it's like, huh? Tell us more. So that actually is happening? And then people be like, aha, remember I told you that? Remember I told you? But when a comedian does that, it's just a story. It's funny. Yeah, we move on. Like, why? Comedians can get away with everything, man. So maybe now everybody should just be comedians. Because when you are saying you are a podcaster, people be like, oh, get away from me. Of which I find it very crazy, man. It's like people are afraid of us right now. It's like, oh, nigga, I know you are an observer. You're very observant. You're busy watching and looking on what's happening. But at the same time, I just wanted to, imagine being rich, dog. Okay, or maybe you're not rich, but you are part of those certain conversations, I'm talking about big certain conversations, man. Conversations where they are telling the president what to do, not him deciding what he gotta do. No, they are telling him, hey, Mr. President, get over here. Get your ass over here, man. Like, okay, I'm coming. And he comes running. When he gets there, okay, yes, Mr. President. Imagine your president calling the real president, Mr. President. He's telling the president of the world, calling him Mr. President. Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah. And at the same time, you are in those rooms, man, where they are discussing the future and the predictions of the world. This is how we want the world to go. And Elon Musk is gonna try to come and invest in your country, Starlink, and you must object. And at the same damn time, Elon Musk is in that room. Like it's a fucking play. This one is gonna come out and be like, we're gonna, and then you'll be like, not right now. And then there's gonna be a certain savior, and then we're gonna put out the propaganda that there's gonna be a genocide and shit like that. So imagine being in those rooms, not you deciding what's gonna happen, but being in those rooms knowing what's gonna happen. This is what every rich person does. Man. You gotta be in those rooms where they are taking big decisions. So the only way to maybe survive this whole world, this whole thing, imagine being in that room, knowing that COVID is gonna hit before it hits. You get yourself a bunker, man. You think Abu Patrice Motsepe and Abu Ramaphosa and whatever, they didn't know that shit was gonna pop? They knew, man. And then the rest of the thing, it was just a play. You know what? Play along, nigga. And then you're gonna come out, you're gonna donate to certain families and shit like that. Even as the government, not the government, as the citizens, as the public, sometimes we were thinking that the government is lying to us. There's something that they are hiding. But at the back of our hand, not at the back of our head, we were thinking, nigga, you might die. So COVID-19 or the lockdown, it became so real to a point where you thought it's no longer an act. As much as it was an act, but it's not an act. But it was an act. Can you believe that? I want to show you what these motherfuckers are going to do if pandemic hits. If there are no water, there are no shit like that, they have no access to whatever, they're going to cause havoc. So, yeah, that's the only way you can control the population, is to ground them, lock them up, and then create certain schedules and see how they behave. It's a fucking test. See how they behave. Their behavior's gonna change. By the time the lockdown has finished, they're gonna come out different. Shit different now, man. Shit different now, man. I'm telling you. The shit that was happening back in them days. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? What? You see right there? That was them Illuminati shit. That was them Illuminati bullshit. When I'm talking about the system and shit like that, shit start falling. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Out of the damn blue. Can you believe that? Can you believe that when I'm talking about the real shit, shit start falling, man? So it's crazy. I'm just saying that being part of those conversations where you gotta know when something is about to happen. A lot of billionaires got bankers, man. Got bankers. You won't even believe me when they tell you that, you know that, Patrice Motsepe has a house that's underground and then it comes out like, do you know that? Are you serious? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It's like, oh, nigga, that's some conspiracy bullshit. What the fuck are you talking about? And then him as Motsepe, he's like, why would that nigga say that about me? You trying to expose me or some shit? Come on, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. But conspiracy is reality, guys. So it's only through comedy or through jokes telling where life has to, ease up the pain somehow. Because certain conspiracies that you think it's bullshit, it's actually reality. So, man, we cannot always be angry at the same time or all the time. We can't be angry all the time, and we can't be, frustrated all the time. Sometimes you need comedy. Sometimes you need peace of mind. Sometimes you need somebody to be like, that was funny. Like, you think, yeah, actually, yeah, you're right, that was funny, man, And you need those comedians to come out there and be like, that nigga's talking crazy. He got a big head. And you look at that head, you be like, God damn. How come I did not notice that? How come I not notice that? So instead of always whining and crying and shit like that, like, oh man, what the fuck? Like, you know what? I feel like I should stop. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Because whatever just happened is some crazy ass bullshit, man. I don't know how to carry on with the episode because shit different right now, man. I'm thinking, why when I'm talking about shit like that and shit like this happens? Because remember, guys, we were talking about comedians, podcast, nice and easy. Then out of the blue, I just switched to government and politics and whatever, and the system and the conspiracy bullshit. Shit started falling. It's like I should have stayed on my lane. Like, god damn, what the fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, man. In overall, shout out to our comedians, you know. They are trying, they are pushing so hard. What I just want to know is why is the Netflix not giving them the same platform that they are giving, you know, the film industry, the movies and the series and shit like that. Because shit different. Yeah, shit different, man. You know what? It's weird, man. It's fucking weird. It's quiet. Like, I don't know. Am I afraid? Am I afraid? Nah, nigga, fuck that. I ain't afraid. I'm just surprised. I'm just shocked, man. Why would that thing happen? That's the first time ever when we are recording and some shit starts falling. Begin falling, man. I'm like, god damn. That's crazy, right? Yeah, man, that's crazy. Anyway, this is me and this is you. I'm out of here, man. I don't think we can carry on with shit falling like this. What else is gonna fall? A roof over our head? God damn. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. This is me and this is you. And this episode is proudly brought.
Trevor from Turf Loop, but currently residing in Brakpan. I'm a scriptwriter and a filmmaker. I've always wanted to study film and TV production, but due to lack of funds, I ended teaching myself how to write scripts, shoot, edit, and direct short films and podcasts. I started a YouTube channel, LungTrey Studio, where I shoot short films and podcasts on my Samsung